Welcome, G.I. Joe fans. As today we are on week 3 of Viper Month. Today we are doing looking at the Techno-Viper. But before we get to Techno-Viper, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week. Starting with, Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media here in Winchester, where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs and desires. So you can get all your video game needs all the way from the Atari all the way up to current systems, for each console, and definitely check them out. You can get all of your video game needs from there. And go ahead and check them out. If you don't find it at Back to the Media, you can go to Play It Again Games on Middle Road, and right behind the Sheets on Valley Avenue here in Winchester. And they can also work on your PC, your console, your laptop, and get all your computer stuff done right. So go ahead and check them out. And definitely check them out. After you leave there, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles for all of your toys and collectible needs. I mean, I got Techno-Viper off of eBay, so I can't give Time Travelers a shout out for this one. But it is what it is. And after you leave Time Travelers and you need something for your youngster to get in ready for school, go and check out Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street here in lovely Winchester. You can get all your toddlers problem solving skills going on. So definitely check them out. If you need comic books and you're in the Winchester area, you can check out 4 Color Fantasies at 80 Weems Lane. Get all your Marvel, DC, IDW, Image, and all that kind of stuff done. And check them out. If you're in the Salisbury, North Carolina area and you're looking for comics, you can go to Comic Monsters. So definitely check them out. And it's a good place to go and get all your comic book stuff. But if you're in Winchester and you're looking for Jamaican food, you can go to Tropical Islands at 39 Piccadilly Street and check them out. Get some good Jamaican food and see Lloyd and his wonderful staff for some good conversation and some good eats. So definitely check them out. After you leave there and you need some banking things done and get some banking needs taken care of, you could go to Bank of Clark or United Bank and get that done. If you need insurance for like your car, your home, get some renter's insurance, check out State Farm or Farmers. You get all your good banking stuff needs met. So definitely check them out. After you leave there, you just need some good stuff. For like trees pulled and stuff like that. Get a hold of Mixed Tree Service and get your stuff done. But if you need gas for your vehicle, you can check out Sheets or Handy Mart. Get some gas for your vehicle, or you can get some made-to-order food, or you can get both. So you can get your belly full at the same time you're getting your gas tank full. So go ahead and check them out. Let's see. If Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness, well, there's no ifs involved, but we are a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you need some gas, or not some gas, but you need some counseling, you can see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services on Piccadilly Street. Or not Piccadilly Street, but Boscawen Street. And check him out. And if Rob isn't what you're looking for, there's other places you can go to here in Winchester. Or you can go to your closest therapist office. Or you can get a hold of National Counseling Group. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. But if you need psychiatry and you're in the Front Royal Winchester area, you could check out um, Northwestern Community Services and check them out and get some psychiatry done. There's nothing wrong with getting the help that you need. But if you're not in the Front Royal Winchester area, go to your closest psychiatrist office. If you need to text somebody, so you could have somebody to talk to via text message, you can get a hold of 741-741, and they got people standing by. But if you need to hear a human voice, you could dial 988. But if it's a real bad emergency, go to your closest emergency room. So let's take out the Techno-Viper, starting with his file card, which is right here. Which you got a picture of the Techno-Viper right there with the Cobra logo. Cobra logo right there in the corner. Codename Techno-Viper. Cobra Engineer. Name NA. No, that's because he's a troop builder. Birthplace is various countries because he's a troop builder. Primary weapon. Plasma electric arc welding system. Combat gear is a welding pistol. Pneumatic shears, hammer, claw, hose, and power backpack. And diagnostic case with pistol. Techno-Vipers are Cobra engineers who can build, rebuild, retrofit anything from weapons to fortresses. They use whatever materials they have on hand and send troopers to take what they need to complete their project. Their engineering creations are usually powerful, effective, and full of deadly surprises. So it basically says what their role is. So it's basically, most army builders is what their role is what the file card talks about. But they were talking about his welding pistol, pneumatic shears, hammer, claw, hose, and power backpack. This is the power backpack right here with the hose attached to the to the welder pistol. Which is pretty cool. It's, of course, the hose is removable from both ends, but I like to keep them together because you'll see why here in a minute. And this is his hammer, which you could exchange the welding pistol for this if you want. Attach this little peg into the hose. You also have the claw, nicely detailed. It's also got a peg to switch with the hose, as well as the shears with the peg to fit in the hose. And this is also nicely detailed. And of course, he's got his little pistol here, which we've seen with the Iron Grenadiers. And he also comes with this roadside cone with the Cobra logo, green with the silver band around it. Pretty cool. And of course, he comes with his ever-ready figure stand, upraised Cobra logo, Techno-Viper right there. So let's take a look at Techno-Viper, with his Darth Vader looking type helmet. His head can rotate 360. He's got some up and down, side to side movements. And he's got this purple vest thing where the hose goes all the way around. Silver Cobra logo. And I've had this guy for a year, so it's good to see the silver paint don't rub off like it used to. His arms was just painted in purple. Two-tone purple colors. With the little silver hose that goes basically all around his wrist. He can lift his arm to about so high. Rotate it all the way around. He can bend at the elbow. He's got that elbow swivel at the bicep and elbow joint. His hand can rotate. Bends at the elbow. He does have the ab crunch feature, but of course the web gear is hindering it. He can split about so far. Lifted the leg about so high. Double knee joint. He can bend at the ankle. Swivel at the leg. So let's gear this guy up. So I'm going to place him on his figure stand and put his backpack on first, of course. And then I set him back down. But I don't mind talking to y'all. The Techno-Viper was one of my favorite Vipers when I was a kid. I loved this guy. You know, he was always very cool, always handy to fix all my Cobra vehicles. You know, back in the day. I even had him work on the Iron Grenadier figures. Which was pretty cool. You know, I mean, Destro's vehicles had to be repaired too, and he really didn't have you know, a guy to really work on his stuff. So he had to have somebody do it. So he could basically manage his way around, finagle his way around Cobra Commander. You know, bribe him with whatever just to borrow the Techno-Viper, just to repair his stuff. You know, and all that good stuff. But it was a very good figure. I mean, this is a very good figure. I mean, he is very useful. You know, and you know he don't really. There we go. Here he is all geared up. But he really didn't have you know, he just worked on vehicles. He was the support troop. But I would always claim this as a top tier figure, at least in my opinion. At least that's what I would do. Just because you need a support troop. You know, one of the best looking ones. The purple was a little loud, but I didn't really care as a kid. You know, he was a Cobra support troop. He was my Cobra mechanic. You know, and which was pretty sweet. But this has been the Techno-Viper. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all in the next one. Peace.